Buckle up, Fairfield Prep. It is Tuesday, January 20th, 2015. And we're here live from Studio 402B with Ryan Matera and Andy Spangenberg. This is the Monday Preport.
Welcome, Fairfield Prep. We are live here with the first official episode of the Monday Preport. I'm Ryan Matera.
And I'm Andy Spangenberg. Let's take a glance at what's happening here in Preplandia. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. is our annual Martin Luther King Jr. Assembly led by the SEED program to commemorate the work of the great civil rights activist. Classes will follow this special order schedule.
Now, lately, friends, there have been some vicious rumors surrounding the Preport team. I just want to clear things up for good. We are the Monday Preport with a P. It's like prep, report. Preport, it's a pun. You know, like when a clock is hungry and it goes back 4 seconds.
Speaking of clocks, I think it's time for this week's Sport Report. Our prep hockey team kept up their in-state winning by beating the West Haven Blue Devils on the road by a score of 4-1, thanks to another impressive performance by senior netminder Country Jack Tauble. Although the guys were somewhat disappointed in their own effort, they're still the state's top-ranked team. Our Pucksters will face off against the Del Barton Green Wave at the beloved Yale Whale this Thursday in what promises to be an exciting battle of Catholic school rivals.
The swim team took down one of the state's best divers from Daniel Hand by winning in the water and fighting in the air last Tuesday. Unfortunately, they were defeated by powerhouse Greenwich in a meet on Saturday. On the bright side, they're still tied for first in the state with the fewest drownings so far this season.
That's impressive. Also impressive is our Fairfield Prep basketball team, who had a huge upset win over the career Magnet Panthers in New Haven on Wednesday. With that blowout win against West Haven last week, our Ballers are now ranked number 2 in the state, according to the latest New Haven Register poll. Tonight, they'll put their undefeated record on the line against Xavier. We're going to pack Alumni Hall with the Loud Bomb Squad to make those Xavier guys wish they went to school here.
Did you hear that horn? I'm sorry.
I did.
Fairfield Prep is also still undefeated in winter concerts after they played to a packed house last Wednesday. The Culture Corner would like to award Mrs. Evans and the performers a whopping 5 tips of the cap for their performance and spectacular effort. And although the snack bar be flat, the music was quite sharp.
Well, it's one of the most exciting times of the year for Fairfield Prep. The first semester is over. Winter sports are in full swing, and it is now officially Spirit Week. That's right, Spirit Week has officially started today, and it is the day to show national pride with those Pantone 186 reds, whites, and blues. Tomorrow, all students will be encouraged to wear the colors of their family's heritage for Cultural Diversity Day. On Thursday, feel free to wear your own favorite sports jersey. I know I'll be rocking my Lithuanian men's curling team uniform. Rounding out the week on Friday will be Prep Pride and Religious Diversity Day. Throw on all that gear that you have gathered from the Prep Pride store over the years and sing the alma mater all the way down to the front desk on Friday morning, where student government will be handing out Hail Fairfield buttons.
The buttons and all of Spirit Week are brought to you by President Mengen and the student government team, who want to remind you of the rules of dress down days. Remember, it's party below the waist and dress code below the waist and party above the waist. And remember, just because we call it Spirit Week, it is not an excuse to dress as your favorite ghost, ghoul, or goblin.
Second quarter grades are being posted this Friday, so feel free to cancel your weekend plans now.
This year's first Meet and Eat is tomorrow. For those of you who don't remember Meet and Eats, they're an opportunity to sit down with your most intimidating teachers and enjoy free pizza and smooth jazz. Sign up today in Mr. Tellis' room if you can find him in his sweater.
The teachers available for tomorrow's Meet and Eats are some of Fairfield Prep's favorites. First available for junior-senior lunch is a first-year teacher and a recent prep graduate who hides out in the corner of B4. You've seen him on the sideline at football games. He's the one who looks like the 25-year-old high school student trying to rock a bucket hat. His name's Mr. Wallace.
The next teacher is the Preport's own producer and director. He dresses like an 18th century nobleman and has the character of a 12-year-old at a birthday party. It's Mr. Miss.
Finally, for the little guys, at freshman lunch is the English teacher who can recite ancient Greek epics by heart and is secretly a One Direction superfan. His name is Mr. Shea. Sign up in Tellis' room for a gourmet meal baked by Mr. Tellis himself.
Now, this is the first official filmed episode of the Monday Preport, and we could not be more grateful for all you viewers tuning in, although we did release an early pilot last week.
That's right, it was just a trial run to test the waters, as they say. We didn't actually think that it would air, and we certainly did not expect the 1,400 views and 4 likes that it got on Facebook. We were just trying to not look like idiots on camera.
Right, and we said some stuff that may or may not be true. So we're just going to use this chance to correct some of the falsified information we used in the pilot episode, which, once again, we didn't think anybody would be seeing. First off, Fairfield Prep's Latin motto, Ad Majorem Dei Gloriam, means for the greater glory of God, and not to infinity and beyond.
That was a bad one. That was pretty bad.
Right, I'm not sure how we thought that was true. Also, there is no jacuzzi filled with money on the roof of Berkman's, and administration would like us to tell all students that you can't go up there.
Come on, guys. Come on. One last mistake we made was that the construction on Berkman's Hall is apparently for a new student life center and not for a rainforest cafe. I was just as disappointed as you are.
And once again, it's Preport with a P, not report with an R, with a P, like papaya or parsimonious or please. Stop saying our name wrong.
Speaking of parsimoniousness, the Preport Twitter page has reached its 100th follower last week. Followers include such personalities as @StinkyTrav15 and @Jamie Chesbro. Thanks for the follow, guys. Once again, remember that once we hit 250 followers, we'll be giving one lucky fan a Get Out of Jug free card. Bellarmine Review is still looking for victims, so email p15mcokius@fairfieldprep.org. You can give them essays, poems, or haikus.
God bless you.
That you think are worthy for the edition.
Thanks for listening, guys. Be sure to tune in next week where Mr. Tellis will be wrestling a live ostrich.
Is he actually?
Yeah, it's for charity. Anyways, this has been the Monday Preport. I'm Ryan Matera.
And I'm Andy Spangenberg, and this week's Preport has been brought to you by Fairfield Prep's dance crew, keeping it sassy like it ain't nobody's business. Remember, it's not just news.
It's news. Have a beautiful week, Fairfield Prep.